August 1823, the American frontier, the Grand River in what is now South Dakota. Hugh Glass was 40 years old, a frontiersman, a fur trapper for the Rocky Mountain Fur Company. He was scouting ahead of his party, alone in thick brush along a creek bed, looking for game. He came around a bend and surprised a mother grizzly bear with 2 cubs. The bear charged. She knocked him to the ground. She tore into his back until his ribs were exposed. She broke his leg. She ripped open his throat. She tore the scalp halfway from his skull. When his companions arrived, drawn by his screams, they killed the bear on top of him. Hugh Glass should have died in that ravine. He did not. But the expedition was deep in hostile territory. Captain Andrew Henry asked for 2 volunteers to stay with Glass until he died and bury him. John Fitzgerald and Jim Bridger took the job. They waited 5 days. Glass would not die. They believed Arikara warriors were closing in, so they took his rifle, they took his knife, they took the bear hide his friends had wrapped around him as a shroud. They left him alone, naked, in the dirt, 200 miles from the nearest fort. When they returned to the expedition, they told the captain Hugh Glass was dead. He wasn't. Glass woke up alone. His leg was broken. There was a hole in his throat. He could see his own ribs. He set the broken bone himself. He placed the bear hide back over the worst of his wounds. He turned south toward Fort Kewah, 200 miles away. For 6 weeks, he crawled. He let maggots eat the dead flesh from his wounds to stop the gangrene. He ate wild berries, roots, snake meat, and rotting bison the wolves had left behind. Friendly Lakota cleaned his back. He built a crude raft and floated the Cheyenne River downstream. In October 1823, a skeletal figure walked into Fort Kewah. Hugh Glass was alive. He hunted down the men who left him. He found them both. He spared their lives. Follow for more stories like these.